Hello and welcome to Recoil Gaming Exploits. This is my re-record of this episode due to information coming out over time. What is going on with my mic? It was pointing down for some reason. Yeah, so I am just going to do a little run off of what I think is the state of industry right now with the companies Microsoft, Sony and Nintendo quickly. So I'm just going to do that off and then I'm going to give my opinions on the whole subject itself, so bear with me, I'm trying to be funny, it's going to fail. Right, Microsoft, the Xbox One, it's like, they, to me they seem sort of like, we've got the hardware, but we don't quite know what to do with it, because, but yeah, anyway, the reason why I think they're like that is because they originally designed the console. Apparently, it's back in 2012 it came out. This new console, which is now called the Xbox One, which I think we can all agree is a stupid name for a console. I personally wanted the Sex Box. I wanted it to be called the Sex Box, and I wanted the guide button to be called the nipple. But that's me, I'm perverted. Like, it was originally designed to be download only, and they just scrapped that when everyone went up in arms about it. Loads of people online went up in arms about it because they say, you know, the internet wasn't good enough. Fair enough argument, I suppose, depending on where you are in the world. But what they've done is they've slapped on a disk system with a pre-owned, you know, protection with the code activation. I'll explain this real fucking quick. Basically, you buy a disc, you stick it in, you have to enter in a code to activate it, and it starts to install. Once that install's done, you don't need the disc. Disc is worthless. So what's the point? They've took a download-only system and just added discs on it for no reason. I can understand why you'd still make discs and stuff for the collectors. That's fine. Make a limited edition amount, very limited amount of the discs for all the big releases. It's up to developers which ones they think qualify, and let that happen. And they can buy this, order them online. There's your collection there of your games. But as it stands, it don't make sense. You can't take your games around your friend's house and show them off. You don't use the disc when you're playing it at all. There's no disc being used whilst playing the game. And they're talking about like the whole, you know, you have to be connected once a day to Xbox Live, just once in the day, to be able to play your games. If you don't connect once in that day, at some point that console will shut you down and ask you to confirm that you are actually a person and that you're not an evil pirate. So it's a load of bollocks, and I think it's just slapdash put together. They don't quite know what they're doing with it. They have blatantly said that nothing's set in stone. It's something we're going to have to wait until E3 to get confirmation on. Aside from all that bollocks, if it was just forget the discs and just have it as download only, so you'd actually have to have it online anyway to be able to like download your games, then the system's fine. I think the system's fine, because if it's download only, the whole online DRM thing, you have to be connected to Xbox Live to be able to play. Well, I'm connected to Xbox Live all the time anyway. This is just my personal opinion and my personal situation. So the way I see it, if every game they release on the system is available for download directly off Xbox Live on launch, then fine. Fine, I will deal with your other bollocks. I will put up with it, I'll grit my teeth. Fine, but as it stands at the moment, unless they confirm that, the only thing that will be keeping me on Xbox is my Xbox Live friends list. I don't give a shit about my achievements on my profile, just my Xbox Live friends list. But that's that, that's me and the Xbox right now. Moving on! Sony and the PS4, their announcement back, you know, that was a few months ago now, I think. Anyway. Yes, this is what I think their mindset is. Well, we have an imaginary console, but we have lots of games, and our system has this trending mechanism where we're going to see what your friends play, see what you play, listen to and watched with music and films, and we're going to put in this little trending thing. But we're not just going to display a little trending thing like the Xbox One will do. No, of course, that would be too simple. No, what Sony is going to do, because we're so special, we're thinking so much about you, the gamer, we're going to automatically download that and put it on your hard drive without prompting you or giving you any warning or letting you know whatsoever. And then we're going to say, on your trending box, here are the games you currently have already. You just didn't know it yet because we put it on there for you. please give us money and we'll let you pay them. Fuck! What's the deal with that? Seriously, I don't see why anyone would want that on any system. Why the fuck? I can understand why they want it. I can understand why Sony want it on their system, because they think that if you've already got it and it's a game you're interested in, you'll just be like, yeah, it's already downloaded, I have to wait for it, I'll just buy it. Also, you get like a little free demo, apparently, streaming off the cloud whilst downloading, or before you pay it, you can play it for a little bit. So it's like, oh yeah, try out the game, try it out, see if it's any good. Oh, it's good, is it? Yeah, you like that? Yeah, give me money. It's like they're whoring out the games. They are really whoring them out, which is fine on a marketing standpoint, but as far as I'm concerned, you are raping my hard drive by forcefully inserting products. That sounds disturbing, and it fucking should do. And as for Nintendo, getting right down to the bottom of the barrel at the moment, because as far as I'm concerned at the moment, Nintendo are evil. In my eyes, they're a bit like, oh, what changed? We used to be on top of the world. We was the best company. We had the best revenues. What happened to our profit margin? I have no idea what's going on anymore. Someone told us that these people on YouTube are stealing money somehow from us. Like our money's being stolen on YouTube. What's YouTube? What's YouTube, Dave? Yeah, it's this thing that people earn money from ads by using your games. It's like copyright fraud. They're copywriting us? We will have vengeance! They have no understanding of what's going on there. I really don't think they know what they're doing, Nintendo. They have just, with that whole thing, they've just shot themselves in the foot. They're stealing YouTubers' revenue money for their work, their videos. Yes, they are using Nintendo products, and by laws that were created for, say, movies and music and stuff, they didn't really take into account games and game popularity as a visual medium on YouTube. They didn't take into account when they made these laws. These are very old laws. They are well within their rights to take that revenue money. Doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. It really doesn't. I could like go torment a grandmother who's got dementia dressed up as Hitler on Halloween, right? Now that sounds really wrong, and it would be a bad thing to do, but it's legal. I mean, you know, so long as I weren't violent towards the woman or anything like that, it would technically be legal, I believe. Doesn't mean you fucking do it. Oh, and EA, they done this whole thing where they was like, oh yeah, we're going to be the good guys now, because we're going to take away our online passes, because we won the worst company in America award 2 years running. I mean, like the first time we thought it was just a mistake, a glitch in the system, but the second time, yeah, we kind of figured out that was a deliberate thing, and we were actually quite bad. So we're trying to be the good guys now by taking away one of the things you hate, online passes. But they already knew that Xbox and PlayStation have already got that sorted. They already had that pre-owned issue handled with these activation codes and pay to use the disc a second time to install. It's like, oh, this game was installed already on so-and-so's console. It's not your console or your profile, so give us the retail money for it. So you basically pay it again. You don't. That's another thing actually about that disc thing. I buy a game, I buy Watch Dogs on disc, I install it onto my console, I bring it around your house, and I go, hey, check out Watch Dogs. And then it comes up, oh yeah, you got to install it. Okay, we'll install it then. We'll have to wait to play it. Oh no, you got to like pay for the activation code because it's already used. Well, how much does that cost? The fucking price of the game. So essentially, you don't even have to go down to shops to buy a game if your friend's got it. You just get your friend round of his disc, he puts it in, and you just pay. And you own the game then. Why the fuck? Honestly, why the fuck did Xbox... I'm really hammering on Xbox. Why the fuck didn't they just go straight to download only and stick it on as that? Because this disc system makes no sense other than to try and keep people who are disc happy still happy. But at the same time, they're not keeping those people happy because everything that was good in their eyes about discs has just been pissed on. The good things about discs were taking it around friends' houses and playing games, showing them your new game around your friend's house, or getting your friends around yours and having a games night with your friends, showing you new games. But they can't leave your house now. Those games can't leave your house anymore. You can't take it around a friend's house and show them. And as for collectors, right, because they obviously were really against this whole thing with the download only, they've got nothing. Once these games are installed, that's it. The disc is useless. Why the hell would anyone want to buy a useless disc? Even 20 years from now. The servers will be shut down, you won't be able to use them. So, it's not worth the plastic it's printed on after that install. That's all I have to say about that. It's just terrible. Xbox, redeem yourself at E3 and announce that you will have every title that is launched on your system as download, as well as you can buy it on disc. And I will be happy. PlayStation, show your operating system, show your hardware, and show it in use, and I will take you into consideration. And as for the fanboys, we don't know jack all in reality. We know hearsay, and we know unconfirmed, non-solid facts, even from the people that are developing the consoles. They don't even know what they're doing with them at the moment. Nothing has been fully set in place. Except, for the Xbox, we can confirm that they've built the fucking thing. It's just what they're doing with it that they don't know. As for the PlayStation, we know they have a sort of outline of what it's going to be, but we don't know what it's going to be. So, calm down, clench your butts, sit down, have a cup of tea, and chill. Because you don't know enough details to make a intelligent, knowledgeable, and logical decision about which one is, say, the best. And personally, even after the consoles are released, they are so similar that you can't say which one's best on like a spec standpoint. It's all going to come down to how the system runs, whether it's going to be download only, how it's going to run discs, all this crap, and none of those details set in stone yet. So everyone should calm your shit till E3. We will find out then. And after E3, if you wish to let loose the dogs of war and have flame wars for the rest of the generation after E3, by all means, because then you have logical, definite reason to. Anyway, that's it. It's over. I'm done ranting. And sorry that Let's Play Wednesdays didn't come out today. I just had to get this out. But yeah, it's a sorry state at the moment for consoles until they manage to redeem themselves, hopefully at E3. Hopefully. I'm holding out hope. A couple of little announcements here actually. I'm going to be starting a new series. I'm starting 2 new series. One of them I'll confirm now. So I'm having my own little announcement here. And yeah, probably not the best time to do an announcement when Xbox just done theirs, but fuck it, I'm gonna do better. I'm thinking about doing a show called Recoil Versus, and this show is down to you guys really as to when it happens and how it is, because the idea is that I'm going to allow you guys, viewers, subscribers, people on my Twitter, Facebook, Xbox Live, whatever, just anyone who wants to, absolutely anyone. Doesn't matter if I know you as a friend, doesn't matter if I don't know you. I want you guys to issue a challenge to me on a 1v1 multiplayer game, and unfortunately it will have to be on Xbox because that's the only system I can do this on at the moment. That is one restriction. Yeah, 1v1 multiplayer game, and that will be recorded and it will go up on the channel. Just, keep it within, YouTube's rules, no racism and stuff, because that would just be immature and stupid, and I don't want that kind of shit on my channel. It's disrespectful. So you can challenge me, and if you humiliate me, even if you humiliate me, absolutely pound my head into the ground, or beat me by 10-20 seconds on a racing game, whatever, fine, I'm still going to upload it. I don't care. And then you'll have bragging rights for the rest of your life. That will always be there for you. And you can just watch it over and over again and be like, I beat you, and put on the comment like every day I beat you, and fine. That's cool. If you want to humiliate me on my own channel, then that's great. Just send me a message on Twitter, Facebook, or to my channel, and I'll respond and we'll arrange the battle, or the match, or the race, or whatever. And pretty much every 1v1 game I will be able to get my hands on a copy, one way or another. So, yeah, don't worry about that too much. The other series that I'm thinking about doing, I'm keeping secret until I post up the first video of the series, because it's just like a little surprise. Got a couple of little surprises coming. Hopefully they are surprises. If not, meh. I hope you enjoyed the Worms Armageddon footage in the background. I had a couple of really epic fails, which you've either seen by now or they're at the end of the video. Whichever way I end up doing it, I'm not sure how the editing's going to come out yet. Check out the featured links in the description from who you might have seen as Worms in the gameplay: Coloma Games, Mr. Begsy, Mummy Mamo 100. They're really great guys. They've got great channels. Check them out. And, you know, as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.
Shoot and ask questions later. One more like that. I've been set up. You muppet. Which tractor is this anyway? You muppet.